tips, I would definitely research the area, like places of interest. So you want to make sure it's safe, you want to make sure it's nearby campus, and also depending on what your mode of transportation is, whether it's driving, whether it's taking public transportation, you want to make sure that you're close to where you want to be, like a track station. So for off-campus housing, depending on if you have roommates or depending on how much space you want, it kind of varies. So it could range around like $1,500 to up to like around $2,000 or more. So I live off campus and I like it because it's convenient. I drive a car, but for my roommates who are from Korea, they kind of hop along with me. For them, it's like a bit inconvenient just because they don't have a car. It's kind of hard for them to go back and forth, but we do live by a track station, so it's really easy for them to get to school and come home. But for me, we also live by like a grocery store, so I feel like it's very convenient on my end. If you're interested in getting an apartment, I think first things first, you should definitely research the area, like I said. Look for pricing that works best for you and kind of go from there. If you're interested in getting an apartment and you find a place that you like, you could start by like looking at floor plans and then emailing what you're interested in and kind of your information, and usually the managers will get back to you. From then, you'll probably have to schedule like some sort of meeting, either virtually or in-person appointments to look at the home, and then they'll ask you for some information like either regarding pay stubs or bank statements, or kind of like for international students, probably your visa, etc. So like for students, like especially for international students coming, it's kind of hard kind of getting certain documents you need. You can also look into monthly Airbnbs. Also, there's like another program called Home Away from Home where you can live with alumni students, and it's a very easy process. So you should definitely look online if you're interested in living with alumni.
For price, especially where I lived, it was Shoreline Ridge. So for 2 or 3 bedrooms, it cost around $10,000 per academic year.
And you have a lot of options, but personally I have like a lot of friends living in Shoreline Ridge and Benchmark because I heard it has a reasonable price. But besides Shoreline and Benchmark, there is tons of options, so you can see on the school website.
If you want to move out during the semester, I mean you can, but you have to pay for the contract cancellation fee, and if you want to avoid the fee, you have to submit the appeal form instead.
It depends on where you live and what building you want to go, but if you live in the Benchmark or Shoreline Ridge, it takes 30 minutes by walk and maybe 50 minutes by shuttle bus. But if you want to take the shuttle bus, you should think about the time you should wait, so you should plan ahead.
Meal plan is not mandatory and you can choose it when you apply for the housing.